Good, happy Saturday evening, February 26th, 2022. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Saturday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Saturday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, Governor Sununu bans sale of Russian spirits at state liquor outlets and grocery stores. New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu signed an executive order Saturday directing the state liquor and wine outlets to remove Russia-made and branded spirits. Sununu said the move will impact beer and wine that's sold at supermarkets as well. For the grocery stores that have beer and wine, they buy all their products through the state as well. And I suppose if there are any Russian beer or Russian wines that coming off the shelves too. So yeah, it's all alcohol spirits that would come through the state of New Hampshire. Now we're pulling off the shelves, Sununu said. Sununu told News 9 the state sells around 20 million of Russian brand liquor products a year. He said the move is not only a symbolic, but could have some impact on the Russian liquor industry, especially if other states take similar action. There are 67 liquor and wine outlets in the state. The governor said the order is indefinite and will stay in place as long as the war is going on. A tweet from Sununu's account said in part, New Hampshire stands with the people of Ukraine in their fight for freedom. New Hampshire State Police enforcing Jessica's Law requires drivers to clear snow and ice off vehicles. New Hampshire State Police were out enforcing Jessica's Law Saturday, which illegally requires drivers to clear snow and ice off their cars before getting on the road. Jessica Law was passed after the death of Jessica Smith. Smith was killed when ice from a tractor-trailer hit a box truck that ended up hitting her car. People who violate the law can face fines between $250 and $500 for the first offense. Each offense carries a fine of $500 to $1,000. In early February, state police responded to more than 20 incidents of cars being damaged by ice chunks flying off of people's vehicles. Jessica's mother, Linda Smith, told News 9 in 2015 that she sees snowy cars every day and she doesn't want other mothers to suffer her loss. It takes not even 5 minutes to clean off your car, she said. It takes 3 seconds to kill somebody. So remember to clean off that snow and ice, everyone. How Americans across the country react to the war in Ukraine. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Now, Now to the support here at home for citizens in Ukraine trying to protect their freedom. Protests held in every major city, and a former reality star shipping $10 million worth of survival kits to Ukrainians fleeing the country. ABC's Kenneth Moulton is here with more. Good morning, Kenneth.
Lindsay, good morning. As Phil just showed us, we've seen those incredible images of Ukrainians in need. People here in the U.S. are not only demanding an end to Russia's aggression, they are donating their time and money as the humanitarian crisis deepens. Overnight, major landmarks in the U.S. and around the world illuminated in Ukraine's blue and yellow. Protests in the streets across the U.S., thousands, including Ukrainian Americans, marching.
Stand with Ukraine!
Some demonstrators sharing horrible stories of loved ones trapped in the violence.
My mom just taped all windows because if they start shooting and they decide that since they don't have the place to hide, they will stay in the bathroom and just hide in it too.
Entrepreneur, philanthropist, and former reality star Bethany Frankel using her nonprofit to send aid to families, children in need.
We have 100,000 survival kits that we have shipped. We have $10 million in aid that will reach Poland. And we have a warehouse with $16 million of aid in Miami.
Frankel says her initiative, Be Strong, partnering with Global Empowerment Mission, has seen an influx of donations since Russia's invasion. They're committing to sending things like hygiene kits, blankets, and generators to NATO countries bordering Ukraine. But they also want to get people out of the region if needed.
Helping people with their travel logistics to get them to loved ones or help them get somewhere that's safe, then it's the next layers of this, helping people rebuild.
Other humanitarian organizations, including the Red Cross and the UN, calling for the protection of critical infrastructure like hospitals from attacks as they now rush to help the people of Ukraine. Those aid organizations are still having a tough time figuring out the full damage to water and power systems from Russia's attack. We can also report that the UN is urging Ukraine's neighboring countries to keep their borders open to provide safety and protection to those fleeing. Gio.
Oh, Kenneth, so many people looking for ways to help the people of Ukraine. Kenneth, thank you for bringing us that.
Well, hey there, GMA fan.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that did it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great evening, everyone. Good night and goodbye.